Okay, if everyone would stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Okay, I'd like to call the meeting to order at 19:03 on the 25th of August. Ms. Shirley, if we can go ahead and get roll call, thank you.
Ryan Wakely.
Here.
Jessica Mendoza. Conrad Lubinsky.
Here.
Jordan Dirksen.
Here.
Camille Wilcox.
Here.
Linda Walforth. Here. Darren Burke.
Here.
Carolyn Matthews. Shirley Berghorn. Here.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and move forward. If I get a motion for approval of the agenda.
I'll make a motion.
If I can get a second on that.
I'll second it.
Okay, that's fine. And then Ms. Shirley, again, can we have roll call?
Ryan Wakely.
Aye.
Conrad Lubinsky.
Aye.
Jordan Dirksen.
Aye.
Camille Wilcox.
Aye.
Linda Walforth.
Aye.
Shirley Berghorn. Aye.
Okay, moving forward, if I get a motion for approval of the minutes.
I'll make a motion.
If I can get a second.
Second.
Thank you. Ms. Shirley, once again, roll call, thank you.
Ryan Wakely.
Aye.
Conrad Lubinsky.
Aye.
Jordan Dirksen.
Aye.
Camille Wilcox.
Aye.
Linda Walforth.
Aye.
Shirley Berghorn. Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, moving forward, we've got the bills here in front of us. It's a little bit different format today. It's the same things we'd be seeing any other day though. So let me just double check one number real quick. Okay. If I can get a motion for approval of the bills.
I'll make a motion.
If I can get a second on that.
I'll second it.
Okay, and then once again, a roll call vote, Ms. Shirley, thank you.
Ryan Wakely.
Aye.
Conrad Lubinsky.
Aye.
Jordan Dirksen.
Aye.
Camille Wilcox.
Aye.
Linda Walforth.
No.
Shirley Berghorn. Aye.
Okay, motion carries, thank you. Moving forward on to open issues. Is there any open issues the board would like to discuss at this time? Okay. So let's go ahead and then move forward. Nothing really on the agenda tonight, just opening up a couple of discussions. One of which, and I want to make this abundantly clear to anybody listening or who watches this later, this is opening the door for a discussion concerning Halloween and how the village treats Halloween in the coming month here. Obviously, it's something people feel very strongly about. I want to respect that. That's why I'm opening it up right now for that discussion. A poll will go out on Friday. So I'd like people to take a couple of days before you react with your comments. Let us know what you think. Sleep on it. Let us know how you feel about it, obviously. And then we'll kind of go from there. I'll open the poll up. You can also voice your opinion there as well. This is not me saying we are canceling anything, we are shutting anything down, that we are taking anything away. That is not happening. I'm going to say that again. I am not saying we are shutting anything down or canceling anything right now. Oh, for some reason, are we still live? Okay, let me double check real quick. Okay, good. Again, if you missed that, I'm just opening this discussion.
Oh, now it just...
Yeah, we're having technical issues right now. It's a great time to have technical issues. Okay, it appears we might be back up. I know we had some people watching, so I'm going to give it a moment. And then I'll kind of readdress a couple of things again. Now, as far as the board is concerned, please reach out to your neighbors, reach out to people around you. I know some of us are invested in some of these traditions that are obviously very important in Cape Breton. I don't want to take away from that. I'm not looking to obviously make any drastic decisions. What I would like to do is take a concerted effort to actually sit down and think about this as a community, especially in reference with COVID-19 and that situation right now. Obviously, that's a very real concern. I am not speaking on COVID-19 right now. I am just saying it's a concern that needs to be addressed, and we need to realize that as a village, we need to take different considerations than you would normally as just a resident, okay? So again, I know people are coming back on again. There was some technical issues. Not canceling Halloween. We are not canceling any holidays right now. I am merely opening up a discussion. There will be a poll, and we'll kind of go from there. So let's just kind of, like I said, take a couple days, think on it, talk to your neighbors, see how people feel about it, come back to us, reach out to us, email us, and then we'll readdress it at the next board meeting. And then obviously we don't have to make a decision until the end of September at this point, but I want to give us plenty of time to. Also, just to kind of open the board's ear to this is something we're going to need to address. I wanted to address it back in February, March of this year. It just didn't happen with everything that kind of went down. So obviously, cannabis and the use of cannabis is something that's becoming more of a hot topic in the last year here. As a village, we need to take into consideration once again how we're going to treat the substance, and obviously, you know, the sale of it and different things like that. This is not saying here nor there on how I feel about it, good or bad or not. We're just looking at it purely as a village right now. Obviously, we need to get some things in the books as far as taxes are concerned. It's not something we necessarily want to just draw a hard line on right away. We should get something in place now because it's something that's going to continue to be an issue and a presence, and obviously in the state of Illinois for many years to come. It's not like it's all of a sudden going away. So the Illinois Municipal League actually has this book right here I've been going over today. I need to look through a little bit more, but it's kind of great because they give us examples for just different model ordinances. If you want to do a municipal cannabis business prohibition ordinance, zoning, retailer's occupation tax, drug and alcohol policy, stuff like that. So I need to look into it a little bit more, kind of get a take from the village on it, or the board as well, and kind of see how everybody feels and go from there. It's not something, again, that we can just turn a blind eye to and pretend it doesn't exist. So that's just kind of putting those two items in your ears right now. Is there any questions or concerns as of right now really addressing any of those? Like I said, not get into hot and heavy right now debate, but just anything off the top of your head. If not...
Is it like, are you talking like bringing a business in, or is it just like general laws?
Just general, absolutely
Okay.
general. I have no involvement in any business.
Right,
right now.
yeah.
So no, this would just be general laws concerning like taxation and stuff like that. Things we want to get on the books now, and this is even, you know, following us, if we're no longer on the board at this point, you want to get something in the books now so that way businesses aren't grandfathered in before certain things. They can't try and fight certain things and say, well, this was enacted after us. It's not something you want to get into. You want to get it in before those businesses start obviously popping up. Not that I have any knowledge of any business like that coming to Cape Breton. It's just something you want to get your ducks in a row ahead of time. So hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, cool. Anything else from the board at all? Okay, we'll go ahead and kind of move forward. Trustee Wilcox.
Nothing at this time.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Dirksen?
Nothing really. I tried to get in contact with a couple solar companies, talk about possibly getting some solar in town to offset some of our costs with renewable energy, and I haven't heard anything back from either of them yet. So.
Okay. Awesome, thank you for looking into that though. Is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Trustee Wolford.
I just wanted to mention, I saw that they mowed at the one house that's down by the school,
Okay.
but the grass was really high, and we
Yeah.
were apparently notifying them all the time about
Yes.
it. So somebody did mow there, so that was really good.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Burgorn.
Nothing.
Okay. Trustee Mendoza is not present. Trustee Wakely.
Just want to make a comment to if anybody's wants to comment on any high-speed areas in their neighborhoods for when we're doing these speed humps. We're not just focusing on Shadowbrook subdivision or anything. We want to do it throughout the whole city so everything's, you know, safe and everything like that. So if anybody's got concerns, we already got 6th and Grove Street, 5th and North are some concerns. So if anybody else has any comments or anything, just let us know.
Okay, awesome, will do.
The curve by the factory is a good place because they just fly down that street.
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Does the attorney have anything this evening?
No report this evening, thank you.
All right, thank you. New business, I don't believe there's anything. Reports and unfinished business, just kind of tying into the water main project real quick. A little bit ahead of schedule, which is great. And so we had some temporary loss of service at, I believe it was 3rd Show Street, in that immediate area. Most of that should be back online now, if I'm not mistaken. It was.
I didn't check when I came, I didn't
Okay.
check.
So they're working quite diligently on that. We're a little bit ahead of schedule, which is great. Everything's going really well right now. We haven't had any significant issues. And I think that they're looking at probably tying that up within the next month, and they're at least starting the reconstruction of the road and stuff like that within the next couple weeks here, which is great. So definitely a good thing moving forward with that.
So those roads apparently, like my road and those other ones, are in a boil order now? then,
Yes, yes,
Until you
yes.
notify us otherwise?
Yeah.
So I've got a question about that also. I know the subdivision did lose water for a while, I don't know how long.
Okay.
If it was after I got the notification and the call about it, but should the subdivision be under
No.
boil order also?
Did you
or
lose
what
water
was-
entirely, or was it just?
Entirely.
You didn't have any water at your house?
No water, and I saw
Okay.
somebody had commented the same on
Okay.
Facebook, that is in the subdivision as well.
Okay, definitely, make sure to let us know. The pressure for the subdivision never dropped low enough in order to hit a boil order.
Okay.
That is a little bit surprising that you.
Well, okay, I shouldn't say 100%.
Okay.
I wasn't home, my wife said there
Okay.
was no water at all.
Okay.
The shower stopped and she couldn't
Okay.
rinse her hair out, so.
Yeah, I would say, make sure to double check with her that if it was just trickling or not, or if it was a complete loss of pressure. There is a slight difference in how we address it, and that's just, we want to address it appropriately.
Right, absolutely.
So definitely get back to me, let me know.
Yep.
But the pressure didn't drop low enough to warrant a boil order for the subdivision, though it is surprising we saw that low of a drop, but we'll look into it for sure.
I think Vicky Kia was the one, maybe you saw it on Nextdoor too. She said that the announcement, when she got the phone announcement, it dropped off.
Okay.
So she didn't get the announcement, so I put the one from the village on
Okay.
there so she could see what was happening, but I think that was who it was on.
I just saw it on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure who it was.
Oh, and actually, tying into that real quick, please get with the village hall, give us your phone number. If you live in town, anywhere in town, drop off your address, current address, your phone number, and your full name. We need to make sure our records are updated. I was going through it today, I was trying to talk to somebody else about a totally entirely different topic, and we had a phone number in there from 2012 in the system that was not updated, so we had to find a new phone number for them. So please get with us, let us know, even if it's on your water bill, just write on there, this is, because I know sometimes people pay for different residences and everything, write your current residence, if you live in town, full name, and then phone number, and we'll get that in the system. I don't think there's any closing comments, but is there any closing comments from the board at this time? Okay, as of right now, it is 1916. We'll go ahead and give it till 1918 unless we hear a lot of responses for people for them to comment. Go ahead and call the Village Hall, 815-569-2351. You can comment that way. You can comment through the live chat on the YouTube channel as well, and we'll be able to respond to you. So like I said, we'll give it till 1918 or 718. And then we'll wrap it up. Okay, and then I'm having confirmation from my superintendent right now. Pressure did not drop below 20 pounds in the subdivision, so we do not have a boil order for that area.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
no problem. And again, just in case I didn't speak that clearly enough, I know sometimes there's a little bit of confusion. There is no boil order for the subdivision. Pressure did not drop low enough to warrant that. The service lines maintained water in them at all times. Okay, we're not really hearing anything, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up. If I can get a motion to adjourn the meeting,
I'll make a motion.
if I can get a second on that,
So,
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Meeting is adjourned at 7:18 p.m. Thank you.